Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Black Enterprises Inside the Studio. Today, we're going inside the new TV adaptation of the iconic James Patterson character, Alex Cross. The new Amazon Prime series sees renowned actor Aldis Hodge take on the legendary role of Cross and take viewers on a mind-bending adventure as he does his detective work to beat the ultimate supervillain. Join me as I get a taste of what audiences can expect from the show's creator, Ben Watkins, and star Aldis Hodge, as well as Isaiah Mustafa, who plays the role of Alex Cross's detective partner, Samson. I'm really excited to see this TV adaptation of the popular Alex Cross character. How does it feel to bring this popular James Patterson novel to life in a TV format? I'll start with you, Aldis, because I want to hear from both of you on that one.
Well, it feels really incredible. I mean, we have open opportunities to sort of reintroduce or kind of introduce for the first time in this way. This character, not only just that, what Ben did brilliantly was he opened up the entire world of Cross. So people who are watching this, if they've read the books, they're going to get a new expansive experience when they're, sort of invited into the entire universe of his family life, his friends, his dealing with his own personal issues like trauma and grief. You're going to get a whole new experience and a lot of the detail that you've been wanting for so long but may not have gotten yet. So we have that opportunity, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there were just I just saw so many opportunities here. When's the last time we had a single male, black male lead detective show? I
Mm,
mean, yeah, I know, but anybody I ask that question, they can't tell you in America.
mm,
And how often do you get to show a friendship like Samson and Cross together, two men who have this bromance? How often do you get to feature that? And then to see the family and the love story, and that if I had just said, "Hey, that's why we did it," I think that's a great show.
mm.
But guess what? This is a thriller. There is a really intricate, twisty mystery that gets solved in season one, and there's a great iconic villain that has to go head to head with Alex Cross. And so to be able to do all of that in one show has just been a dream come true.
Hmm.
Yes. Ben, what motivated your decision in casting Aldis for the role of the iconic Alex Cross?
I got to tell you, I think Aldis Hodge was born to play this role. And then it's
Thank
really
you.
just the stars aligning in terms of timing. We're
Hmm.
developing the show at a time when he's moving right into the right sweet spot in terms of uh, where he is in his career and in his life to play this role. And I didn't know he was available. So I had already written a script and I had already put together sort of a package and part of it was based on the character of Aldis Hodge, I mean Alex Cross. See, I can't I get it mixed up all the
Oh,
time. They're the
that's
same
It's just
now.
so seamless.
But I had this definition of the character, and the more I started picturing who fit the definition, I was picturing Aldis. So I even put together a page that had a
yeah.
character description on it for our casting office. Say, hey, here's the casting description, and Aldis Hodge is the archetype. We know he's not available, but
Mm,
go see what you can get as close to that. And then we found out he might be available, and his team likes it, and he's actually reading the script. And then we set a meeting, and he comes to this meeting, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta convince this guy to give me the part." And I'm coming to this meeting saying, "Oh, I gotta convince this guy to take the part. How am I gonna do that?" So it was an
The stars
awesome meeting of the
aligning.
minds and a
yeah.
match made in heaven.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Looking forward to it. Alex
Thank
Cross
you.
coming to Amazon Prime November 14th.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed. Yes,
can't
indeed.
wait.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for your time.
Hey, Isaiah, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Very, very well. Excited for this new TV adaptation of the popular James Patterson novel. How does it feel to be a part of this? It's pretty new. We've seen film versions before, but this is the first TV adaptation. How does it feel to be a part of it?
Man, I'll tell you, you know what, what's real wild is that we started shooting. Well, I got the job in November of 2022. So we started shooting in 2023. So because of some things, the strike and whatnot, things that happened it's finally now about to air. And so it feels so like it's surreal. And then to be a part of something like James Patterson and Ben Watkins collaboration of this or adaptation of his books,
Mhm.
man, it's just a big honor. And And I just can't wait for people to see it. When they see Aldis as Alex Hodge, Aldis Hodge as Alex Cross. I mean, 2 years, that's the first time I've done that.
It's okay. It's warranted.
Oh man.
How does it feel? So you're playing his partner.
Yeah.
What was your process for preparing for your role?
You know, both of us went to DC before we started shooting, and we did a lot of work with the detectives there. We went on ride-alongs. We visited the division there, and just talked to a lot of detectives, and really got to know what it was like to be a DC detective in the Metropolitan Police Division.
Yes. So now, like we've mentioned, it is based on very well-known popular characters from a very well-known popular novel series. And we've seen TV series adapted from popular books that have, for the diehard fans, they might be like, well, they didn't do it this way and they didn't do it this way. Do you think that Cross will satisfy the community of diehard Day One fans?
100%. I think it's one of the only shows that's able to do that, because like Ben's vision is it was so in depth. He wanted to really take James Patterson's novels and make sure that he filled in any gaps, any questions, any holes that fans may have had about these characters, so that these people, these characters on screen were fully realized, 360-degree versions of these popular book characters. So I think he's done that. When you see the series, I think the one character that you're really going to resonate with is Washington, D.C. itself, because a lot of times when we see D.C., you see the politics of it. You don't get to see the culture of it. And, D.C. is a very culture-heavy city. And I think we represent that very well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing it, and I'm sure all the audiences are as well.